Hello everyone, this time I'd like to show you the Slot.it Oxigen system in combination with the Carrera Digital track. This is the controller, the SCP3, the current generation of Slot.it's controller that can be used in analog mode. Slot.it Oxigen is built in, so you don't have to buy any additional cartridge for that. So let's have a comparison to the Frankenslot Carrera Digital controller. That one, I own 3 of them, and yeah, they are quite lightweight. We get into details shortly. So the Carrera Digital Frankenslot controller is about 127 gram, and yeah, more heavy Slot.it controller is about 200. So in addition to the controller, you also need our corresponding chip. So I choose the Type-C chip from Slot.it, and it works quite differently in comparison to the standard Carrera. So the Hall sensor that you can see here is new. So it recognizes magnets they can be placed beneath the track. And the main difference is that the car works like an RC car. It's radio controlled. So the digital signal is not taken from the rails. And yeah. And what's special about the Type-C chip is that you have 2 LEDs, one in the middle and one on the right side for the Carrera Digital, and the one in the middle is used for SSD, so Scalextrics, digital tracks, or Slot.it native lane changers. The car has already been paired. There are a bunch of videos out there how to do that. When you drive the car, you will notice that it's super smooth, so there's no latency at all. You can drive very, very slow and very fast, and everything is very controlled. So I really like that system. Unfortunately, it's not that common in Germany for different reasons. I mean, most of the people think that you have to make a lot of changes to your Carrera Digital track, and Carrera is quite common in Germany. And that's what the video is all about, right? To show people that it's not that complicated to have Oxigen working with Carrera Digital. Let's have a look at the controller. So on the left side, you have the traction control. This is quite interesting. Then you have the minimum speed, brake settings. You also can change the curves with the blue one, and you also have the lane changers, 2 buttons for lane changing. So yeah, so let's see if that works. First of all, I'd like to start Cockpit XP, which is also quite common in Germany. It's a race management software that uses USB boxes and its own sensors, so that's you can get rid of some of the flaws the Carrera Digital concept has within. And yeah, and I really like that Slot.it thought about the Carrera Digital system when they created their Type-C chip and the firmware. So yeah, I'd like to show you a very nice trick. So yeah, basically there are my sensors, right, for the finish line. And when you place the magnet, so I use a magnet to show you where the magnet is beneath the track, so you can see where it is. And I have 3 magnets on that side of the bridge, and then for the pit lane I have 2 magnets installed under the track, and this is recognized by the chip with the Hall sensor. So the car knows exactly when he's in the pit, when it's in the pit, and when it will exit. So on the exit I have also for each lane 1 magnet installed. And when the car passes the magnet, the chip recognizes the magnet, activates the LED, and the ID 4 is sent. So yeah, the RMS just recognized the exit of the car. So here are the magnets. I installed 2 on each lane, 1. And yeah, you really have to figure out how near that has to be placed so that it works quite well. I use a magnet of 10 to 7 millimeters, so it cannot turn around beneath the track. And yeah, let's have a look. So as you can see, it works. So the start of the lap has been recognized. And now I drive the car around the track, and when I pass the finish line and the corresponding magnet, it shows the lap, right? First lap finished. Next question, can we change the lane? So let's try. I've just used the lane switch button on the SCP3 and nothing happens. But Slot.it also considered that and have a nice trick in place that I will show you in a second. And please remember, I haven't changed anything on my track, right? I just installed the magnets. And that's quite easy. You just have to put it beneath the track. So what I did is I took a old wireless controller from Carrera, paired it to a D4, and then I used the tape to just fix the lane switching button. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all you have to do. And now let's see what happens, right? So when we do that again, we can now insert the pit lane. So I just press the button like this, and there is the lane change, right? So next question, can we use the fuel function of Cockpit XP? And as you have seen, it works. Next question, can I exit the pit? And yeah, that works also. So this is, everything is working just by installing magnets so far. In the next step, we test the force start detection. So the throttle input is not recognized by Carrera Digital, so that does not work. But when you cross the finish line before the race starts, then you get a penalty, right? That works. And when you sneak through the finish line, then the whole lap is not counted, so that's not that bad. So the only real change that you have to consider is that the chaos mode is not available. So normally in the race, when someone derails, then we just press chaos, and then the whole race is stopped. And this is done with the CU from Carrera Digital, and that's not available when you drive one Oxygen car on the track. So that's one difference. So let's have a short summary. I think that the drivability of that system is outstanding. Honestly, it's simply outstanding. And what I showed you today is that you can drive Carrera Digital cars and Oxygen system in parallel. The real deal is that you can drive more than 6 cars with that system. So here's a short video from the 24-hour digital slot racing event from the DISCA, Digital Slot Car Association. And I mean, this is really amazing, isn't it? I mean, you have more than 20 cars racing together at one track. So this is super interesting for clubs or slot car events like this one. So thanks for watching. If you like it, just subscribe. See you later. Bye.